Hey guys, it's the start of the month, so let's do a quick rundown of how I'm getting on with my 2024 commitments. For those of you who are new to my channel, I do my New Year's commitments rather than New Year's resolutions because psychologically it somewhat helps a little bit. And I do these monthly updates to sort of provide accountability to myself and just sort of share. Let's get on with it! My commitments this year are under two headings, the first of which is creative, and the first commitment under the heading of creative is to bullet journal each month with more experimentation involved. As I said last month, I got all of the book finished. I've got all of September and October done and ready to go, so we'll just crack on. So for September's theme, I decided to go with robots. And I just went with a lot of different robots from film and TV and books and everything. So first of all, we've got Marvin the Paranoid Android from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, specifically the version from the 2005 film. And I really like that design, and it felt like it worked really well. Then we've got for my calendar and goals page, I've got Bender from Futurama saying bite my shiny metal calendar and goals and what my goals are. Then we move on to my mood tracker, which is a bunch of different Ultron inspired robot heads. So these are all based on Ultron designs that I've seen in some way, shape or form, and I'm just going to be colouring them in with as many colours as needed. Then week 1 is just a single day, so we've got the Autobots and Decepticons symbols here, and that's the attempted the font from the original logo, and I think that worked out pretty well. Then for week 2, I've just got a bunch of like robot stickers, so I just used them because they were a nice and easy way of doing this. Then for week 3, we've got Wally and Eva from Wally, obviously. And I think I did a pretty good job of those, to be honest. They look pretty good. Week 4 is 2 different versions of the robot from Lost in Space, which this is obviously from the most recent Netflix version on the left here, and then this is from the original 1950s version on the right. Week 5 is a bunch of different ones that I didn't have another way of including. So we've got Daft Punk, we've got Baymax, we've got Huyang from Star Wars, done before I'd watched Ahsoka, but he had shown up before. Then we've got HAL 9000 from 2001 A Space Odyssey. We've got the Matanui robot from Bionicle, the head of the original Megazord from Power Rangers, the head of Gypsy Danger from Pacific Rim. Then we've got the Red Ribbon Army from Dragon Ball, and then we've got the Mars Rover, because that seemed like a cool way of doing things. Week 6, because it's a single day again, we've got the Scutters from Red Dwarf. So yeah, pair of Scutters and the logo. And then I'm doing a gratitude tracker again as my monthly project, because that worked out pretty well. And this is surrounding Prince Robot IV from Saga. And that is pretty damn good. And then we've got my media lists, which are surrounding the house robots from Robot Wars. Brilliant. Wish they'd done more of the reboot still, but you know, all good things. And then finally we've got my monthly stats and monthly favourites, which are surrounding the turret from Portal, which I think was a really cool way of doing things. I'm loving the themes that I've come up with for future stuff, and I'm really looking forward to getting to use them. But I'm also still in the middle of working on the one for November. I'm just trying to get a bit ahead again, especially as I've been off work. I've had a bit more time to sort of think about that. So yeah, I'm trying to find ways to relax, and that has been a good way of doing so. The second commitment under the heading of creative is to do a regular video schedule with one every 2 weeks to start with, and yeah, that's not happened. I did one video in August, and it's still, yeah, I just had a lot going on. I had a major disappointment, like, right before the start of August. I was doing Vlogust, and I just was not coping, so I ended up stopping Vlogust even. So yeah, I was not having a good time, but yeah, videos really took a step back, and I'm now starting to get back to them now, but we'll see how I get on with all of that. Third commitment under the heading of creative is to do a creative project every 2 months, either month on, month off, or just the same project spread across 2 months, so it'll vary. And August's one was Vlogust. I got about halfway through before I was just having too much bad mental health, and I'm still working on getting myself sorted out with that. So yeah, that didn't work very well. September's project is a gratitude tracker in the journal. I quite liked doing that the other month when I did that, so I'm gonna try and do that as mindfulness, trying to keep myself thinking about things. So that's what that is. The second heading for my commitments this year is health and life, just basically everything else that won't fit under creative. And the first commitment under the heading of health and life is to exercise once a week, back to tennis or badminton. And no, has not started yet. Just work has been a lot, and I've just had a lot going on. So I'm hopeful that I will get back to it, but we have got a baby on the way, so maybe it's going to take a bit of time still. And the second and final commitment under this, or any heading, is to be more proactive about arranging social engagements, not leaving an interaction without a future engagement arranged. And it's been a pretty decent one, but also it's been struggling in some ways because mental health has just been, yeah, you could probably track it by how I've been speaking about stuff in these updates, but yeah, I've been having a rough time, but I have been, yeah, things are looking up a bit, so that's something. So that's how I'm getting on with my 2024 commitments as of August. I think mixed bag still, always a mixed bag, I'm always trying, so that's something. Let me know in the comments down below how you're getting on with your 2024 commitments, resolutions, whatever it is you do. I'd love to know, so tell me down there. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails over there to see other videos by me, click on the link in the description down below to join my Discord, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!